Welcome to another edition of Sodom and G News, where we tell you the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Fair use, because this is our own stuff. So praise the Most High. I don't gotta say fair use. Let me clap it up for that. I mean, ain't no fair use here. We using it. All right, here we go.
What say you, Elder Lawyer? You got something to say before I open up the calls? And then you
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. And I think that last comment you just made, or one of the last comments you just made, is really what's glaring in the forefront of my mind when I'm hearing all of the reports and all of the various commentaries and the takes that people have concerning these particular drones, or whatever they're calling them, right?
Yeah.
We have a very bad habit of focusing on things that are not in our control, that we have no power over. When in reality, there's things going on in our life on an everyday basis that we do have control over, that we do have power over, and that we should actually be afraid of. But we don't take the time to put our fear towards those things and point our energy towards those things to affect necessary changes that should be taking place in our life. For example, here's some things we should be afraid of that we engage in our everyday life. That pack of Newports we smoke every single day. You should be terrified of those Newports. You know why? Because those Newports, unlike those things that's 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 feet in the air, those Newports actually have a negative impact and effect on your life. It's called lung cancer. It's called somebody cutting a hole in your throat so that you have to speak through a voice box. Here it is. We got bad kidneys. We got bad livers.
Hold up, Lawyer.
And he was dropping it, right? Let's continue listening. Hold on.
Sorry. You went out. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, Lawyer. You are back right now. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's something we can actually control that we should be afraid of, right? We got bad livers, bad kidneys. We should be terrified of a bottle of Hennessy. But yet, with all our power, all our might, all our strength, we suck them. We find a way to get money to get to that Hennessy when it's killing us. Fentanyl. We should be terrified of fentanyl. That's something we should be afraid of. But people find a way to smoke fentanyl. They're not running like the sky is falling over fentanyl, yet it's having a negative impact in their life, something they actually have control over, that if they were to get that under wraps, it would affect positive change in their life. But people want to be focused on something going on in the sky that they have no power over. STDs still exist. Yet people are operating, swapping, dealing in promiscuity as if STDs don't exist. You should be afraid of STDs. Why? Because that has a negative impact on your life. There's real things that we should be afraid of, but for some reason, we want to focus on things that we have absolutely no control over. So that point you just made concerning the things we should be concerned about, the things we should be focused on, that should be the mindset of people dealing in these last days, because those are going to be the things that actually affect when we're talking about the return of Christ. Where do we stand when he turns? Where will judgment fall? Where will we fall in the place of judgment once he returns with the way that we're living our life and dealing with things that we know are killing us, destroying us? And the Bible says what? If you destroy the temple of God, you shall God destroy. You're not afraid of destroying the temple, the body that God gave you, but you're afraid of the drones. You're afraid of let's say they're UFOs, let's say they're aliens. Those aliens have absolutely no effect on your life.
Exactly.
Powerful. And when he said that, it resonated with me because A lot of times, as people, not just Bible believers, but people in general, we focus on the wrong things. We focus on the things that really does not have any effect on your current status right now, your current life. The things that we should be focusing on. Health. We wonder why we sick, but we doing the things that make us sick. Smoking cigarettes, taking drugs, right? Overindulging in alcohol. These are the things that's affecting our temple, that affect our state of mind, right? Sex before marriage, being promiscuous, sleeping around. These are the things that separate us from the Most High. So when he said that, this is why I wanted to talk about making it past the 2030. Making it past, because like I said, we not going to be able to stand against or stop what the so-called powers that should not be have in place. But here it is. We have the Bible. We have the scriptures. And the scriptures actually shows us the things that we need to do to evade destruction, to evade the turmoil, to evade what Satan has drawn out for us in this earth. And I want to talk about that this afternoon, right? Just to keep us all focused, and those who fall upon this video at a later time, keeping us focused, keeping our eyes on the prize, because I'm telling you, from now until 2030 and onward, they're gonna keep on sending distractions. Everything that you could see on TV, that you could get your hands on, there's an app, there's something, the social media, they're gonna keep sending these distractions to keep you asleep. But it's upon each and every one of us to figure out what this thing called life is. What are we here for? What is the purpose? Where are we heading? And that's the thing that people are not even aware of, right? While I'll be driving to work, I'm looking at all of the cars that's on the road, and I'm like, yo, look at all of these people. All of these people have to face a judgment.